So today I have with me for an interview the lovely Midnight Datura. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm interviewing you, so pretty darn good.
Hey.
So, tell me, Midnight, for the ignorant audience who is not aware of what it is you do, what do you do?
I'm a voice actress, and I specialize in naughty things.
How long have you been a voice actress, and how long have you been specializing in naughty things?
I started voice acting when was a little over, and the naughty things only a few months ago.
Really?
Yes.
So, what made you want to get into voice acting?
Actually, video games. I was listening to the voice games, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. Sounds cool. I've always liked acting, and yeah, it's fun to I don't know, step into someone else's shoes for a while.
I get that. Now, the naughty things. What made you want to go into that?
Well, I don't know that I was seeing some other voice actresses on Twitter, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I should try that. It looks like fun. And then there was a casting call for a video game, Subverse, and I'm like, what the heck? Let's try this. And it didn't work out, but I thought it was really fun. So yeah, I decided to just give it a go.
I see. And where did you learn? Where did you learn to start voice acting? Like, what were your learning tools?
For the voice acting specifically, I just, I just did. I was on Casting Call Club, and I liked everything I could find. And yeah, I learned by doing, basically. My training was in so I was used to acting on stage. I was also a singer, so I kind of knew how to use my voice already. So that helped a lot. That also helped with the fact that I already had a mic. I could record myself in a good mic because I was already using it to sing. So that was already I already had all the tools, and I just had to learn, yeah, to learn to act without being seen. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Not at all. Not at all. I am now fascinated, though. You're a singer.
Yes.
Any particular genre you sing in?
I sang hard rock metal. Um, yeah, I had I have been in a few bands. Can't tell you more. I can't tell you a lot about this because otherwise people are gonna know who I am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to dox you.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, hard rock, metal. That's my jam.
All right. All right. So, how did you come up with the persona, the username, and the kind of character, the avatar you have of Midnight Datura? How did that come to be?
I kind of wanted it's okay. It's really what you have around, and you want to be unique, of course. So at first, I started with the colors, strangely enough, and I saw a lot of pink, red, gold, orange, these kind of warm colors. And I was like, there's not much green around. So I'm like, yeah, why not green? And then green, I was like, okay, what can I do with green? I can, well, plant. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what about kind of a poison ivy persona that her kiss can make people hallucinate and become like out of their minds and go crazy with desire. Wow, that's sexy. Let's go with that. And for the name, so I went with Datura, which is a plant that can give you hallucinations. is also deadly. And Midnight, just because I'm a goth at heart and I needed something dark.
Oh man, that's awesome! That's awesome! Now tell me, since you started voice acting, are there any projects you're particularly proud of that you want to shout out?
For the naughty parts, I am in. I haven't done much yet, but I want to share the person who gave me my first role, and that's Andre Alphas Games. He made a game called Love and Sex. He also works on a lot of games. Yeah, some of them are like visual novels and some different. And he works on so many projects. But yeah, he was the first to believe in me and give me my first role. I haven't done much for him, but I just want to shout out to this guy who gave me the very, very strong Amazon type woman in his game.
Awesome! Awesome! Are there any particular roles that you really want to play? Like, whether it be a game or animation, movie, whatever. Are there any dream roles you're hunting right now?
Well, in my safe for work life, I would love to voice in a AAA game one day. But yeah, gotta keep. I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, that's the dream, to be in like a famous game and to have people recognize me for my voice. That would be awesome.
I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. Anything on the naughty side you're particularly interested in?
I'm really fond of video games, so I would go with video games. The video games that are on the naughty side are a bit different than the rest, but yeah, I'm going to be in a few video games, and I'm really proud of that because yeah, I know that video games, so like having people hearing me while they play is kind of, I think it's kind of nice.
I think it's pretty awesome. Okay, so let me ask you this. How did you end up joining the AVA community Discord and meeting all your fellow voice actors and actresses?
I think, now let me remember how that worked out. I don't remember now that you say. I was I started out, I got kind of mentored by Miss Moonified. So I believe maybe she invited me, or that I got invited to the server.
Oh my god, she's everywhere. She's connected to everybody. Dear God.
She is. She's like the cutest virus you can encounter. She has infected the whole voice acting community. She's amazing.
I wonder how she's gonna take that.
It's a good virus, not a bad virus. It's like spreading.
I'm sorry I interrupted. Please continue.
Okay. Can I say English is not my first language, or is it too late?
It's fine. It's fine.
What I mean is that she is, yes, she is everywhere. She is in a lot of projects. Most of the projects I'm in, she's there. And she is so, she supports everyone. She wants everyone to succeed. I don't know, she's like this cute little thing, but she's caring for everyone. I don't understand how there can be so much love in such a tiny, cute body, you know? She's like, yeah. I'm really a fan of her work and more of her personality because she's really amazing.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
So, what have you learned since you've been doing voice acting for a while now? Like, what new lessons have you picked up? What advice would you give to a new up-and-coming voice actor or actress?
it's gonna sound like everyone is gonna give you the same advice, but I want to talk about rejection and about the, envy and jealousy, because I'm guilty of both. I have been rejected and taking it really bad, and I also have been guilty of sometimes like envy other voice actors, because like, oh, they got that role, I wanted it so much, why, and then one day stops hurting. You get rejected, and then it's not that you get used to it, it's that at some point there is a mental shift that, yeah, I got rejected for this role, but it's fine, because at some point you will know why, because your voice was not who was cast instead of you. You will get like, yeah, well, they did a great job, or they have a voice that is totally different than mine, and of course I was looking for that voice. But then you remember that for another casting call you got picked, and that your voice was the one they were looking for. And so you cannot you cannot know what a director is looking for. You can do your best, and if your voice is the one and the quality is good, you'll get picked. It will just happen, but it doesn't. But it gets better. That's what I want to say, is that don't let rejection discourage you. Don't let it on, because it will push you to be better, and you will and it and we at some point. Yeah, that's my advice. Don't take it too hard.
Bravo! Bravo! Fantastic advice. Couldn't have said it better myself. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, I'm curious, Midnight. What are your favorite kind of characters to voice act for?
That's an easy question. I love voicing villains. I have a voice that is, well, on the low side, so I usually get this kind of role, this kind of roles. But this is the ones I enjoy the most. I think I'm like too nice in real life, and the fact that I can lash out and be super evil in the booth, it's like really liberating.
Ooh, I see. I see. Now, I'm curious. We've already established that English isn't your first language. How many languages can you speak?
Um, I can speak English, although maybe it doesn't sound like it. My native language is French, so that I can speak it pretty well.
Sacré bleu, madame.
Oui, oui, oui. Not French Canadian, are you?
No comment.
Or should we finish this interview in French and confuse your viewers?
Tempting, very tempting. But as someone who's not a native English speaker and having to like do all these roles in English, like, do you get roles in other languages? Do you try other accents? Like, how well can you experiment with your voice and modulate it?
I can. I am voicing in French also now, which is kind of new. I'm by Manor Stories in Sylvia, the French version. So,
oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, I'm the voice in French, so that's really good. I never really got a role in my native language before, so I'm really helped. And
well, I'm really happy for you. That's awesome.
Thank you. As for the accents, I try to work on accents, but the problem is, since English is language, I can, like, if they ask for a British accent or for an American accent, I cannot do it. I can try to be as possible, but I will never be able to fool a native speaker. And well, sometimes it has some roles because I'm not a native speaker. So I know that if they ask specifically for, most of the time I don't even audition because it's I can't do it well enough. But I'm trying more and more European accents like German, Russian, these kind of things, and that I also got a role with recently, which is really fun to do.
Nice. So, tell me, Midnight, is this your dream job? Is this what you want to do for the rest of your life? Voice acting?
Mm, I think for the rest of my life, yes. Do only that? Probably not. But one of the things I want to do, yes, definitely.
Why is that? Why is that? I know you mentioned earlier that you found like playing as villains, voice acting villains, liberating. But like, is there anything else to it about voice acting? Is there something else that you find deeply satisfying that you're passionate about?
Well, the being well is why I like acting in general, and that's the main thing I would say. Other than that, I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good to have like people literally hanging onto your every listening to you, and like you're getting like this uh damn, what's the word, instant gratification, like people liking what you do. And also in this age of social media, this we're all sucker for gratification, and voice acting, especially in the not safe for work community, you get a lot of that, and it's awesome.
I'm really happy to hear. I'm really happy to hear. So, you've done several projects together with your fellow voice actors and actresses. Tell me, is there anything that stands out that's funny or interesting you want to share?
Well, there's that thing that a voice actor asked me to voice a miniature of Gothblin, and then the same guy, okay, I'm gonna say Fat Boy Panda, he decided that he wanted to celebrate his 100 follower count, and thought it was a good idea to bring back Gothblin. I'm like, huh, wonderful. But then that same guy said, hey, we need more voice actors. So he said, why not ask all the voice actors I know to participate in the audio? And well, he got a lot of answers. So what happened is that I don't remember how long it was, but it was a lot of voice actors all moaning in his ears in a giant voice actors orgy. And, and it's sound of the thing is overwhelming, and it starts like he's talking and he's voicing several characters, and then I am talking a little and stuff, and then it just like out of hand, and like this big huge moaning moaning orgy there. Just like I don't seriously, I don't remember. You should look it up on Twitter. He at everyone there. I don't. So many people were involved in that thing. That was crazy.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh man. Okay. One last professional voice acting question. How are you looking to improve your skills in voice acting right now?
Uh, I want to work. I want to yeah. I want to work on my American accent. That's my highest priority right now.
Ah, interesting. How are you going about doing that?
I will. I found videos on YouTube learning. I think the vowels are the most important part that I need to figure out. The ahs and es and os and schwas, and so yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, but I have a lot of great voice actors and actresses to listen to, so I can be inspired.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Now, if you don't mind, we're going to move on to some more personal questions to get to know you a bit better. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Why do you love the goth aesthetic so much? Why are you a goth? Why do you love being a goth?
I've always been a goth, I think. Um, I don't really know. I just like it. Okay. Um, also, I'm almost as pale as my avatar in real life. So yeah, that helps. um, no, I just always liked the whole goth aesthetic, the music, poetry, the clothing, the everything. Yeah, I just think it's beautiful.
Aww. Now, I'm curious, what made you want to learn English as a native French speaker? What made you want to learn a second language?
We learned that in school. Have to.
Oh, yes, but like some people take it more seriously than others. What made you take it more seriously?
Um, I don't really know. I just like been a linguist at heart. I just wanted to learn how things work and how a language and a culture work together. When I started learning English, I didn't really have a choice, but it sounded fun. You just play with the sounds, and I don't know. I guess it was pleasing to my ear.
Ah, I see. I'm curious. Are there any other languages you're interested in learning?
Yeah, learning languages, so I want to learn them all. Uh, I I want to learn Japanese and Chinese. Recently, I've wanted to start Russian as well. I want to learn all the languages because there's so much you can understand of a culture just by the language. It's great. It's great.
Okay. Now I'm very curious. What are some of your favorite hobbies? Movies, video games, sports, arts? What do you love?
I like it. Yeah, I said before I like video games. I like singing. I love karaoke, but unfortunately, I live in a small town. I can't find karaoke here. I'm really sad because I just love karaoke.
Okay, well that does it. I'm going to be doing a karaoke live stream sometime soon, and you're invited.
Yay! Oh, you count me in.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Oh yeah, but that's what else do I like? Yeah, that's about it, I think.
Okay. Then I'm curious, what are some of your favorite video games? What are some of your favorite songs?
Video games, I think Rim. That's one of my favorites. What else? Let's see. What do I have in my library? I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber as well.
Oh, you have VR, you have virtual reality.
Yes. I haven't played it forever though, because like voice acting is taking so much time. I don't have time for games anymore.
Yep, that's something I hear quite often. Yep, I feel that.
But it's too bad. Imagine like a custom VR chat avatar of Datura and just like, being in VR and being her in the flesh. That would be amazing.
All of you watching, you know what to do now. Now, you said that because of video games, that's what got you curious into voice acting. What are the games like with voice acting that like kind of inspired this?
Well, I'm gonna say Skyrim again. And what else? I don't know. It feels like I'm listening a lot more to the voice acting in video games since I started myself. But um, nothing really in particular. It's just like the general feel of having someone, like I don't know, a companion mod in Skyrim, that kind of thing. And like, hey, that sounds cool. I want to do that.
Oh, okay, okay. So, moving back on to songs. What are some of your favorite songs?
There's so many. I don't know.
List
It,
them
it,
all.
no, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Have a few years in front of you. I The thing is, how listen to one album for a while, or to one artist for a while, then I will exhaust it, and when I get tired of it, I will switch to something else and listen. I just, yeah, it's it's either that or my whole playlist on random, and then it gets really random. But if you these days I'm listening to a lot of Lordi, uh, the Finnish hard rock metal band. I heard of them first when they won the Eurovision, strangely enough, and uh, and yeah, it's great. They're I don't know if you've heard of them. They have this whole monster persona, so they are like have this makeup. Like they are with latex and everything. They look like monsters, and no one has seen their faces. So it's really cool.
That is really cool. I'm surprised I haven't heard of that before.
Yeah, I really recommend. Um, it's hard rock, and but they have kind of like these that can really get stuck into your head. It's really fun, and they have some. Yeah, it's about monsters and that kind of thing, and they have some lewd songs as well now. So
Okay. I see where this is going.
lewd monster songs. Ooh.
Oh, God. Now when you actually say it out loud. Oh, God. So, what about movies and television? Do you watch any of that? Anything catch your eye?
Yes, I watch a lot of series, and I'm a huge, of course. I'm a walking cliche. I love horror movies.
Yes.
um, yeah, and otherwise things like what am I watching now? I'm really
Why are you asking me? I'm asking you. What are you watching? I don't know.
I'm watching that. Yeah, Black Mirror.
Oh.
Mirror. Even though it crushes me, it crushes my soul every time, but I still love to watch. Yeah, that kind of thing.
All right. Any favorite horror movies? Like, I'm thinking if you love horror movies, like, I'm sure you've seen some of the classics.
Yes, I have seen a lot of horror movies, and it's like music. It's hard to pick a favorite. Um,
It doesn't need to be your favorite, just ones you really enjoy.
I loved In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh, someone else! I thought I was the only one!
It's one of my favorite movies. I just love it.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my god, the practical effects are amazing, huh?
Yes, yes, I love practical effects. They never get old. They never get. They're just.
Any others?
Um, Recently I rewatched Drag Me to Hell.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was interesting. I also like Japanese horror movies. I don't remember the.
Ooh, so The Grudge or The Ring?
Yeah, these and others. There was one that's I don't remember. I think it was called Reincarnation or something. The translated titles are hard to to remember, but yeah, they have some really scary stuff because they don't we are used to a certain way and of telling stories and how, and the things that scare us are kind of, we're used to seeing how Hollywood scares us. But when it's a different culture, then you get scared for different reasons. Totally lost. You don't know. It's if you have the Ring or the Grudge, you don't know how to deal. They probably won't respond to an exorcism, you know. So you have to figure things out how they work. And it's digging into other cultures, which is something I really enjoy.
Indeed. Awesome. All right, changing things up a bit, what are some of your favorite foods?
Being French, anything with cheese will catch my attention. Oh yeah. I don't I don't really have a favorite. I just like cheese.
So just anything with cheese on it, in it, as long as there's cheese, you want it.
Yeah, that sounds like me, yep.
So there's no exceptions. There's nothing else. It's cheese or nothing.
I can eat well, but cheese makes everything better.
Okay, I can't argue with that. I mean, a sandwich is not complete without a piece of cheese.
That for sure. Bread and cheese, I have my meal. I'm happy. And if you add a little red wine, then it's just a perfection.
Ooh. Oh man. Now, I'm curious. I think I know the answer to this question, but I want to ask it just for the hell of it. Favorite fashion?
What were you gonna say?
What do you mean? What was I gonna say?
You said you know the answer to that question.
Oh, well, I'm assuming leather, black leather.
More of a lace gal, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, leather is nice, but I think lace. Yeah, definitely lace. Anything kind of like.
Oh.
Yeah, fluffy and as long as it's black, of course.
Ooh, boots, high heels, shoes, running shoes. Like when we talk about footwear.
Definitely boots and definitely no heels, nothing high, because I am very feminine.
What is your preferred sense of humor, style of humor? What kind of jokes make you laugh?
Goth, so I like dark humor. No, just kidding. Anything really. I like puns. I like dark humor. Of course, yeah, some things might make me flinch, but in general, I think I can, as long as no one is hurt, it's fine.
Okay, I get that. So, moving on, we're going to be entering the silly bullshit questions. Are you ready?
Oh my god.
What?
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? It's silly bullshit questions.
All right.
I thought you would have been more scared of the personal questions.
It was, but I can get even more scared.
Oh, okay.
It's fine, I like it.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. How would you survive a zombie apocalypse?
I wouldn't. I would die first, probably.
So just...
I hate running. Running. I can't. No, okay, I think I can, if I could probably shoot one, but that's about it. I like playing with knives, so that's fine.
Oh.
But I don't run. I don't do that. I can.
I'm sorry, did running hurt you as a kid or hurt your family? What do you have against running?
running killed everyone I knew. No, no, I don't like running. I will stand up and fight until I die, but no, I won't run away. I don't run. No.
Okay. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. All right, Midnight. It's time for the age-old, eternal question: tits or ass?
Tits.
But why?
Because I like tits.
That's it? There's no other...
They're bouncy.
Oh, okay. That works too. That works too. Okay. Midnight. So, what is your ideal night out? Like, you have control of everything. Where you go, who comes with you. Like, there's no limit on how much you can spend. What's your ideal night out?
Right, so I want to bring... it would be with my close friends. So not necessarily a crowd, but like a handful of people that I'm close to. We would be wearing costumes. So it would be like a dress-up thing. And we would get very drunk. We around the town screaming and singing and just being annoying drunks. And if there is a karaoke, of course, we would go there. And yeah, before we get drunk, maybe we have some, preferably cheese. And I think that would, and I just like, being with my friends, getting drunk, and then, walking, not necessarily towards somewhere, just like being outside and drunk is I really love that.
Okay. I was gonna ask you more silly bullshit questions, but I'm super curious. I'm super curious now. If you don't mind me regressing to personal questions, why do you like being drunk?
It's not like, not being blackout drunk, but being, buzzed because you have
Yeah.
all your inhibitions are gone and you don't care who you're gonna piss off or annoy or whatever. You just want to have fun, and again, as long as no one is hurt, it's fun to just, I don't know, like when you're just it's kind of freeing to not have. It's like when I'm in the booth and I can be someone else. It's freeing to not be by rules or by anything. So being drunk gives you a kind of a hint of that. That you're free to do, even sometimes you don't want to, but your body thinks it's a good idea to scream or whatever. So yeah, it's freeing.
Okay. That's fascinating. That's really fascinating. Okay, back to silly bullshit questions. All right. So, Midnight, how big of a nerd are you?
Nerd.
Yes, nerd.
Even.
Like, how big a nerd? Like, what we talking about? We talking about high echelon Star Trek Trekkie? We talking Lord of the Rings cosplayer? Well, like, what kind of nerd we talking about here?
I have glasses and I'm a programmer.
Yeah, that's pretty nerdy. I get that. Can we nerd this up anymore?
I used to do vampire LARP. Yes, I was doing this live action role playing for Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, that was, yeah.
You proud of that?
Yes.
Good.
It's nerdy. I like role playing games. So, yeah.
Oh, that explains why Fat Boy Panda keeps trying to egg you on about Dungeons and Dragons. I see.
Yes. Yeah, I want to play Dungeons. I actually played it only once. I want to play more. So, yes. Also, he said I could play Goblin.
Oh, lucky you!
Play anything, but nah, it's just fun.
Okay, now, if you could live the rest of your life as an animal, what would that be? But why?
Because I get to sleep all day, and there's people who feed me and pet me, and uh, I will never have any pains in my body because they have no bones. Apparently, they're kind of liquid. So that sounds really, really handy.
Whoa, where did you hear this from?
That cats are liquid? I have observed it myself.
Oh.
Also, there is a big study about someone actually made a thesis on this, I think. It was really interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll accept that answer then. Okay. What kind? What kind of cat?
What kind of cat? Like what?
Yes.
Just a couch cat. Like, you know, the cat.
What would your fur color be? What would your species be?
Oh, my species? I don't really care. A black.
Oh.
A black cat, of course.
Of course. Oh, man. Okay. All right, so Midnight. Say you were given an impossible problem to solve. How would you get out of it?
An impossible problem. What kind of problem?
Like say you're working at your job, your boss hands you a sheet of paper or an assignment or something like that, and it's just like, there's no way you can do this. It's not feasible. How would you get out of that situation?
That's what I call Monday. But
Oh.
no, I would help. If it was, yeah, I would find someone who is who knows about that problem and ask for help and try to figure it out with them. Interview. You know,
You gave me a mature adult answer. I was hoping for something funny. Damn it.
Well, yeah, okay. I know. I thought I was in a job interview for a second, so sure we're in the bullshit questions. So I guess I would. You know what? I would get drunk and forget about it and hope it goes away on its own. Is that better?
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Okay. Go. One last one for you here. Okay. So, you can have only one hairstyle for the rest of your life. What would it be?
One hairstyle.
Like your hair can only stay that way, and you can't change it. You can't get a haircut, anything like that. It's going to stay that way forever. What would it be?
It would be super long and black.
That's it? Just this long? Oh, black. Okay.
And what do you mean? I don't want a beehive for the rest of my life. I mean, how do you sleep with that thing?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Well, you asked me. What would be your haircut?
Whoa! We're not in that part of the interview. We're about to get to that part of that interview, but we're not there just yet. Not just yet.
All right. I'll be.
Okay, so now I can officially say we have now entered a very special part of the interview, but I like to do at the end. Midnight, you now get to ask me questions. Can be as serious or silly as you like. Fire away.
I haven't prepared anything.
You don't have to.
Are you nice just because you're Canadian? Do you have to, or is it a choice?
It's a bit of both. We are contractually obligated from birth as Canadians to be nice to our all like everyone else, to our fellow countrymen, of course. But yeah, mostly like if I'm being serious, if I'm answering the question seriously, it is a choice. It is a choice because I am a strong believer in treat people how you want to be treated.
Oh, that's what I do too. Isn't it the best?
Yes.
I'm happy.
I'm very happy.
What is your video game.
Oh, that's Doom.
Oh, okay.
It's very easy. Someone hasn't been watching my videos.
I've watched some of them.
Only
so
some?
many.
Unbelievable. I'm kidding. But yeah, Doom. I love Doom. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun, and I love the premise. A space marine killing demons on Mars. So good. Yes, more.
Is that your dream holiday? Being on Mars and killing demons?
Well, you know what? Now that you mention it, could be a good time.
Okay, what's the second best holiday you can think of then?
Ooh. Oh, shoot. I want to tell you, but if I told you, I might get in trouble.
Then tell me.
Just say it really. Don't say it too loud. So.
Okay. There's a girl in another country I really like, and I'd like to go there and visit her, and I think that would be a great vacation.
So cute.
Well, I hope you get to go soon.
Same here. Why the fuck are we whispering?
That she can't hear you. She's so far.
I'm just gonna hope she doesn't watch the interview.
Why would she watch this?
Oh.
She doesn't know me.
Oh, ouch. I thought that was a sting at me, but you stung yourself. Oh, jeez.
I would never sting you.
No.
You asked me to, you asked interview. I feel like a star. Why would I sting you?
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Oh, stop. No, don't start with that.
You know us Canadians too well. Once we start saying sorry, we can't stop. I'm so sorry.
Just, if I don't say anything, it will stop. I'm pretty sure.
No, you have to ask questions, please.
Okay. Do you play a musical instrument?
I used to play piano. I used to be heavy into the piano. But then lessons, like, they cost. Lessons were getting too expensive. Like, how bad do I want to play piano? Is it worth all this money? We also had an electric piano, like a portable one that I used to play and practice, and it was fun. But the thing eventually died. So I used to be heavy into piano, but haven't played in the longest time. I also was I had to choose an instrument back in high school, so I played the clarinet fairly often, but I wasn't that good. Like, I was okay, wasn't that good. I was better at piano.
Nice. Is there a piece that you were really proud you could play?
There was this one song, but I can't for the life of me remember its name. It was a very nice tune.
What drove you to start interviewing voice actors and actresses and other people? Because you also interview people who make games, I think, right?
Yes. Just so you know, you're going to have to pay a fee. Since everyone asks me this question, I am now charging for people to ask me this question over and over again. So,
all right.
I kid, but okay. Here we go again. So, this all started... What? Excuse me? What? What?
I when I listened to the interviews, I didn't... Maybe ones who actually asked you that question.
It's okay.
Can I ask something else?
No, you've already asked. You've opened Pandora's box. It can't be closed again. Okay, so it all started with a little video game called Subverse, which I'm sure you've heard about. So I discovered it on Steam. I was like, whoa, cool. What's this? A big budget porn game? I've never heard or seen anything like this. I'm going to make a funny video about it. It was very successful. I even got the attention of the studio. Eventually, I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos from, I'm sure you know her, Pixie Willow. So Pixie left me a comment. Eventually, we got to chatting with one another, became good friends, and then she introduced me to the AVA Discord server. Once I was let in, I met all of you, realized how nice and wonderful, such amazing people you all are, and I was like, I have this platform. Like, why don't I take my platform and do something actually good with it by promoting and interviewing all of you?
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, when you have people who have like a platform or like different skills and they come together, it's beautiful.
It is. It really, really is. So you can thank Pixie we're having this interview right now.
Thank you, Pixie. I can thank Pixie for a lot of things. She's amazing.
She really is, eh?
Mm.
She also can't take a compliment, so let's keep praising her. Oh, Pixie is just so wonderful, eh?
Oh, she's wonderful. And have you that voice? Oh my god, she's so adorable.
I know, eh? Like just absolute goddess. Blows so many professional voice actresses out of the water. She should be running the joint.
Yeah, definitely.
I can hear her flustered groans all the way from over here. Just wait, she's gonna pull a reverse Uno card when this is all over. All right.
She can't talk now. What's your favorite weather and season?
Ooh. Oh, that's actually, That's a good one. I think it's kind of a tie between spring and summer. The thing about spring and summer is like they're the seasons where you get the best chance of getting decent weather that isn't too hot and isn't too cold. Because I'm so sick of extremes. I'm so sick of the absolute freezing cold that happens in fall and winter. But at the same time, during summer, like, you could just have those days where, like, kill me! It's so hot. So I guess the best days of summer, and I guess most of spring. Spring, I think, is like a nice balance of hot and cold. It's all about the temperature, really. Like, like everything else, whether it's leaves or snow, like, I'm like, whatever, I'm over it. It's not magical anymore to me. Now it's just all about, can I get a comfortable temperature?
I get that. Oh, yeah. I have one. What did you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, what didn't I want to be? Jesus. I guess the main thing is, like, out of all the other dream jobs I guess I had, it was always world dictator.
Oh, interesting.
I figured our world leaders are so incompetent, I could do a better job.
I won't disagree. Someone nice in charge would be really good on and for the planet.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
As long as you don't become corrupt as soon as you gain power, like else.
Well, here's the thing about, like, I don't get, like, if I did rule the world, like, why I would actively work against corruption, because it always backfires. You always get caught. And you always get embarrassed and shamed. Like, how many endless stories do we have of world leaders or politicians being exposed for, oh, turns out they were corrupt and took money or committed crimes and did horrible things? Like, it always comes back to bite you in the ass, so why bother?
That's true. Even if you're like a minor celebrity, there's always something that comes back to haunt you. Brings me to my next question.
Oh, boy.
And do you have in your closet? No one can be that nice. There must be something dark. I have to find it.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, I've told this story before, but I think you'll be interested to hear. I used to be a horrible evil person.
I thought you were going to say, I used to be a ribald, terrible person. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I back in my early teens, high school years, I was I was a piece of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. I was selfish. I was a liar. I was a manipulator. I was not a good person. I was not a good person, and there's some stuff I don't want people to know about that I did back in my teens. Like, there are skeletons in the closet. I won't lie. Like, I lied to a lot of people. I lied to a lot of people I cared about, and eventually, there was retribution for that, and I paid the price.
I didn't want to end on such a dark note. I'm sorry.
You're a goth! I thought this was,
Oh, yes.
This is part of the theme. But it's
totally
not. Hey,
wanted
this is not a sad note. This is not a sad note. You know why it's not a sad note? Because I got to interview you finally.
Yay!
You know, everyone in the AVA community absolutely adores you.
So I don't know. I thought I was just being, part of like dozens and dozens of other VAs, and it's just like,
No, everyone loves you. Everyone can't shut up about you. Everyone adores you.
they can't love me. I'm too dark and sad. I don't know how to deal with love.
Well, too bad, girl. Too bad, because everyone loves you. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
But you know what? As well, I'm so happy to be here. Like, seriously, when I talk with the people in AVA, I'm like, oh, nice to each other. Why isn't the whole world like this?
I know, eh? I know. You're wonderful. Your friends are wonderful. This interview has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for letting me interview you, Midnight. Now, if anyone watching wants to go check you out and support you, where they go, how do they do that?
I think the best place to find me is on Twitter at Midnight Datura. And yeah, I don't have anything else. Every link, my links are pinned on my Twitter profile. So yeah, just to go have a look. I have some audios there you can listen to. Yeah, I release a lot of little audio pieces, and even extracts of the things I'm in. But yeah, I post everything on Twitter, so that should be a safe place to go.
And how do people give you money?
I have a coffee right now. I'm starting to think about a Patreon, but it feels like I don't think so far. I have like 2 people who asked me about it and who would like to donate. I don't want to bother people asking for money.
Nonsense! People want to give you money so you can do more voice acting. So links to everything Midnight Datura will be in the description and in the comments section. Be sure to give her all the money in the world.
Give me your love. Give me your. Yeah, you can worship me. I like it more than money.
All right, Midnight. This is the part of the interview where we threaten the audience with physical violence to go watch and support you. What should we threaten them with?
If you don't listen to me and support me, I will not come and haunt your wildest dreams.